A lot of discussion about the Facebook portal video we did. I mentioned in the very first video when we unpacked the portal and did the first test that my idea was you can use it especially for these days when it comes to one-on-one conversations. And after, how long do I have it now? 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. I want to give you my impressions on what I use it for and the ups and the downs. So after 2 weeks, 3 weeks into using the Facebook portal as a device for especially one-on-one calls, I want to give you my hands-on impressions on if it's worth it to spend $250, $270 for this device. For whoever watched this video now, there is another video here. We can link it in the info card, where we unpacked the portal, showed how the camera is following you around, that you can flip it on the side quite easily, that the speaker is quite good. My main purpose is I connected it to WhatsApp because all the people I know have WhatsApp, so WhatsApp video calls, but you can also make audio calls, but I use it for video calls and for Facebook Messenger calls. I don't do that frequently, I only do that with my trainer who has a portal himself, so we meet via the portal. So when he moves, I can see him. When I move, he can see me. Very good use case for training in the virtual world. And the other main use case is, as I said, the WhatsApp video calls that I do every day. So in the morning I usually sit in the kitchen, have a coffee and do the check-in with my team, with the direct reports, with the one-on-one team on the portal, because I can stand up, I can walk around, I can make breakfast, I have my coffee, and I can talk in a normal tone, and they can hear me super well. And the interesting thing is, I think that Facebook is preferring this hardware for the signal. So I never had any video issues. On the contrary, the image is so clear and sharp. I'm so impressed with the quality of the video image that I can say it's much better quality-wise if you compare it to a Google Meet or Microsoft Teams video call where you have to check in. What I don't use it for is group calls. That's not working properly yet.
On WhatsApp, one improvement that we're making is we're going to double the number of people who can participate in a group call from 4 to 8. WhatsApp is the only end-to-end encrypted calling and video calling service, which is both at immense scale around the globe and is available across both of the major mobile platforms. A new product that we've been building called Messenger Rooms. You should be able to create a room for any activity or any event that you want to hold. You should be able to just send people a link, and then they should be able to drop by and hang out with you over video presence. And you should be able to invite anyone you want to your room, even if they don't have a Facebook account. So we want to make it work in WhatsApp and Instagram, and we also want to make it work for people who don't have accounts with any of our services. It's incredibly easy. You just send a link, and that's it. People can click on the link and join.
As I said in the very first video, my most important points of connection these days in times of social distancing is the one-on-one. The one-on-one meeting, the one-on-one call, the one-on-one beer, coffee, socializing, sport, whatever, is the most important thing we can have these days. The human brain is overwhelmed when there are too many people, and after a whole day of meetings with many people in video conferences, it's quite relaxing to use the portal, sit on the couch, move around and make the call. And I think for $250, $270 for a device like that, and there are other smaller portals, but I love this size. This is clearly I think a good amount of money spent on a video call device. And there is no other device where you can make WhatsApp video calls on, I have to add that. Problems, it's slow when you when you start it, so there is a cable on it. It's not portable in terms of you can unplug it and it has a power, a battery that it allows you to move it around. So you have to like switch it off, move it to the other side, put it back in, start it again, and then sometimes WhatsApp disconnects because I mean WhatsApp is encrypted, so it of course recognizes that there could be a new device and then it locks the account off and then you have to reconnect it. I don't use the Alexa app, it's not working good enough. The Spotify app is it's working, but it's just for shuffling or for some of the playlists, and the other apps I didn't use that. So with the kids, the camera is very helpful because they move around, so when they're here and they call grandma and granddad, then the camera can follow them around, and since you can like be quite far away and the audio quality and the microphone quality is still very, very good, very good. If you do sports, for example, the problem is that the camera usually follows your face, so it sometimes zooms in too much so that you cannot see the other person doing an exercise and showing the exercise. You cannot do and connect other video apps yet. I don't know if they plan it, I have to say. There might be a way around it. So the only thing you can do is you can do Facebook live streaming and you can do video calls and Facebook calls. One thing to add, MP is using the browser and he did that in the kitchen to watch YouTube, and that's true, you can open it up. To me, it's usually that I want to open YouTube and I would love to beam my screen from the phone here because my phone is my main device, but for MP it was fine to use the browser and then type and watch a video. And let's say there is a longer video and you want to watch it while you cook or do something, that could be a nice thing. What I don't use is Facebook Watch. Do you use Facebook Watch? What is on that? Is that a Facebook YouTube? Yeah, it's a Facebook YouTube. And as you can see, it's sometimes just slow. So once the calls are connected, once everything is connected, it's fine, but sometimes it's just slow. In fact, so slow that you say, you know what, we don't do that. Theoretically, you can add several users to the portal, so you can switch a user here. We tested it with 2 different portals. If you use more than one portal, there is an issue that it's only connected with one WhatsApp account on one portal. Again, it's encrypted and it just doesn't work. Also, when you then connect WhatsApp to your computer, it sometimes disconnects the portal, also very annoying. And to switch the user works, but it's just one click. So you see all the contacts and all the stuff the user did. You can hide certain contacts, but I mean, then you go through all the contacts, it's stupid. And you don't want to have that. So it's not a device for business or for having in the office. It's like dedicated to one person, that's for sure. So I would say this is a social device for one person to have at home or if you're often at the office. That's what I would use it for. Let me know what you think. I still like it a lot. Make sure you subscribe, watch another video here and leave your comment about the portal or maybe other ideas that you see using that. And I know the argument of the privacy and we're not gambling on that. We are testing devices to see how good they are, okay? So let me know what you think, and if you have privacy concerns, make a good suggestion for a good solution for socializing. Thank you guys.